guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we have a makeup tutorial based on this festive glam Thanksgiving look that we have going on here today. I just wanted to do something very festive and very glam, something you guys can wear out to a party or an event that you guys have for Thanksgiving. So if you guys want to see how I got this look right here, then just keep watching and we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Alright guys, so I already went ahead and did my base off camera and my brows. All I did was my basic foundation concealer routine. You guys have seen me do it a million times, so I figured I didn't need to really film a whole foundation routine all over again. I just moisturized, primed my face, put some foundation, concealer on, a little bit of cream contour, and then I just did my brows off camera just to save us some time today. So now we can go ahead and jump right on into getting the eyes done for this look. I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in a little bit because I know you want to get all up in my face so we can really see what's going on with these eyes today. So I already went ahead and primed my eyes with a little bit of concealer and then just set that with some translucent powder just so we can have a nice even base for our eyeshadows to lay on. Now the first palette I'm going to be going in with is my Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Sandalwood right here, and I'm going to use that on a fluffy blending brush. This is the Sigma E40, and we're just going to begin to dust that into our crease as a transition shade. Now going in with the shade Henna right here. Now I'm going to take that on a different Sigma E40 and I'm just going to begin to also place that in the crease area, blending it out. When you're working with shadows, you just want to start really light and then build up the intensity as you get to the darker shadows. You don't want to go in with a super dark shadow at first because it can just look really messy. So you just start with the lightest shades and slowly build up. Now going in with the shade Bossy and Cocoa, which are these two right here, I'm going to take that on a Morphe M139, which is a more tapered blending brush. I'm just going to mix a little bit of both and put that lower in the crease. I'm going to keep this very low and more towards the outer V. I swear this is the earliest I've ever filmed. It's like, what? It's currently like 10 o'clock in the morning, and usually I film my videos in the afternoon, more towards like 3, 4 in the afternoon. So basically I filmed this video already, but the footage got completely messed up, really ruined, and I wasn't pleased with it. So I was like, you know what, let me just sit down and refilm the whole thing all over again for you guys. I want it to be perfect. Now I'm just going to go in with a clean blending brush. This is just a fluffy blending brush from NYX. And I'm not going to put any product on that. I'm just going to go ahead and buff the edges out so that way we don't have any harsh lines. So now I'm going to take the shade Black Truffle, which is just a very matte black. And I'm going to take that on a Sigma E30, which is just a very small pencil brush, and I'm going to begin to pack that in the very lower outer V of our eye. But before I do that, I'm just going to set some translucent powder underneath my eyes to catch any fallout that we have, just because I already did my foundation and I don't want it to get ruined. So this is a really good trick if you already have done your whole foundation and concealer and everything and you're working with dark shadows. You can just set some translucent powder under your eyes to catch any fallout from dark shadows, just so your face makeup won't get ruined, and then you just brush it all away. And then I'm just going to use a blending brush to blend out that black. So now taking the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, I'm going to go in with the shade Queen, which is this really pretty gold right here. And I'm gonna take that on a flat shader brush. This one is the Sigma E55. And I'm just gonna begin to place that on the inner third of our eye. And then to just make it pop and get it even more metallic, I'm gonna spray my brush with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus with a little bit more of that shadow on it. And this is just gonna make the shadow pop more and add some intensity to it. Now I'm gonna take the shade Jester by Makeup Geek, which is this really pretty olive green shade. And I'm gonna take that on a different, shader brush. This is just I don't even know where this is from, but any shader brush will do. And we're gonna place this right in the middle between the gold and the black. And then I'm also gonna do the same thing, spray my brush with some Fix Plus with that green on it, just to make it pop more. Now that we have the other colors on our eyes, now we can go back in with the black and deepen it up. Since we have all those colors laid out, we can see where it needs to be intensified. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit more black on that same pencil brush, and I'm just gonna deepen up the outer V. And then I'm gonna blend it out. And you just wanna blend that into the green so that way we have a nice gradient. We don't want it to go like gold, green, and then black. We want it to have like an ombre effect and just kind of blend smoothly. And you just want to take your time when you're working with a smoky eye with dark colors, because it can tend to get very messy. So I know it can be a little bit frustrating, but just take your time and really just blend everything out. That's really just the key of making it seamless. Then I'm going to go in with a little bit more of henna and just place that right at the top, just so we blend all the edges out. And then I'm gonna take some of this shade Bay, which is this matte color right here. I'm just gonna use that to highlight my brow bone. And I'm gonna use that on a Morphe E36, which is a very small detail brush. And going in with a different E36, same brush, just different one. I'm gonna take some of Moon Dust, which is this shimmery champagne color, and I'm gonna pop that right in the inner corners. Now going into the lower lash line, I'm gonna use a flat definer brush. This one is the Sigma E15. I'm gonna pick up some of that shade Cocoa, and I'm gonna place that on our waterline. Then going in with a Morphe E18, which is a pencil brush, a little bit fluffier pencil brush. I'm gonna go in with that shade Henna, and I'm gonna begin to smoke out the lower lash line and blend everything out. And because I want it to be a little bit more intense, I'm just gonna pick up some of that black on that same flat definer brush and just really pack that tightly in the waterline. Then use that same blending brush just to smoke it out. So now that we're done with our shadows, we can just brush away that translucent powder. And as you can see, that gave the edges of our eyes a really nice eye shape. You can use Scotch tape as well to do this trick and to catch fallout and to have a nice edge. I just feel like the Scotch tape gives it a really sharp, like harsh, intense line at the end, and I didn't want that. So if you don't want, I mean, it's totally up to you, your preference. You can use the Scotch tape, but if you don't want that really sharp cut line, just use the translucent powder, then you can just brush it away. So now to intensify the gold and the green a little bit more, I'm gonna take this Heavy Metal Glitter by Urban Decay. It's in the shade Midnight Cowboy, and I'm just gonna use that to pop it right on top of the gold in the inner third of our eye. And you just wanna slowly fade that into the green. And then you just want to keep your eyes closed for a little bit so we can let that dry so it doesn't smudge all over the top of our lid. So now to add some pop to the olive on our eyes, I'm going to go ahead and use this Roll-On Shimmer from NYX. It's in the shade Olive. And I'm just going to roll that right in the center. You want to be careful with this and go very light-handed because this stuff is really pigmented, as you can see. Then use that brush that we used to pack on the green. You just want to use that same brush to kind of blend it in. And I just want to go in over that with the... This is that brush we used to blend out the black. I don't have anything on it. I just want to hit the edges. Just like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some mascara to my top and bottom lashes, pop on some falsies, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that we have our mascara and our lashes on, I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline with some black eyeliner. This is the 24/7 Glide On Pencil by Urban Decay, and it's in the shade Perversion. And I'm just going to set my brows with some clear brow gel. This is the Control Freak brow gel from NYX. I always have to set my brows because if I go outside or just leave them without setting them, they will just be all over the place. I'm just going to slightly contour my face, and I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I feel like my under eyes need to be brightened up a little bit, so I'm going to go in with the middle shade, which is this banana shade right here. I'm gonna set right under my eyes. I'm gonna take a little bit of the middle contour shade. I'm just gonna slightly contour my cheeks. For blush, I'm gonna go in with this one from Tarte. It's in the shade Paaarty. I'm gonna take that on a Morphe E4. Just place that on the apples of our cheeks. Then for highlight, I'm gonna go in with Champagne Pop from Jaclyn Hill and Becca. I'm gonna take that on a Morphe M501. Place that on my cheekbones. A little bit on the tip of our nose, right down the center, and our cupid's bow. Then I'm just going to use a clean, fluffy brush and just kind of blend that contour, blush, everything together. For lips, I'm going to line my lips using MAC's Cork. And then I'm going to fill them in with the Tarteist lip paint in the shade Birthday Suit. I'm just going to tap it right in the center and blend it out so we can have kind of like an ombre effect, nudie looking lip. The shade is a little bit too light for me, so that's why I add that really dark brown lip liner around the edges. Then I'm just going to go back in with the lip liner and kind of make it more defined. and then we can finish everything off with some setting spray. I'm gonna use my Kat Von D Lock-It setting spray. Alright, so this is the completed makeup look. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. I think it's super cute, super glam, festive, perfect for Thanksgiving. If you guys do decide to recreate this look, please make sure that you guys tag me in your videos and your pictures so I can see how they came out and what you guys came up with on your own. Make sure you guys leave me your comments in the comment section below of what looks you guys would like to see next, what type of videos you guys would like to see from me, and I will make sure I read through them, answer as many as I can. As always, all the products I use will be listed in the description box at the bottom, all the makeup and the brushes both. So if you guys aren't already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. And hit that notification bell at the bottom so that way you guys never miss a video when I upload. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I love you guys so much, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye! Guys, don't mind my grungy nails. I know I need to get them done. I'm going tomorrow. So I haven't washed my hair in like 3 days. That's why it's really nasty right now and it's up in a bun. So don't judge me, guys. When all else fails, you throw it up in a bun.